So UploadVR just had their Winter 2021 showcase, which is an event where they showcase upcoming VR games. I always love checking out new VR games, and I wanted to make this video to recap and highlight some of the announcements. And a massive shout out to UploadVR for putting this showcase together, and you can check out all the news on their website. But let me know in the comments what game you're most excited for. Let's jump in. First up, we have Cities VR, which is a Cities Skylines spin-off. You may have heard of the game Cities Skylines or maybe played it before on PC. I personally played it before and I really enjoyed it. It's one of those kind of like sim building games like SimCity, but it's coming to VR on the Quest. It's coming in spring 2022 and it uses the motion controls to point and click around the map, and the game can be played both from an isometric view and zooming down into the street level. I always love the city building genre, so I'm really looking forward to this one, but we'll have to see how well the original PC games translates to VR. Next up, we got Nerf Ultimate Championship, and it's coming to Quest next year. They announced this game a little while ago, but they've showcased some gameplay. And I guess obviously this is kind of like a Nerf spin-off on a competitive multiplayer genre. There's 4 vs 4 teams, and of course you use the Nerf guns in the game. It's got a very colorful kind of arena style, and the level and character design looks pretty cool. I think it's probably aimed at maybe for like a younger audience. A lot of people are comparing this to Hyperdash as well, saying it's very similar, but I think this looks pretty fun, and it'll be interesting to see if this one might be a free-to-play game or whether it'll have a cost attached to it. So that one's Nerf Ultimate Championship. Next up, we've got Against by Joyway VR. I actually checked out this game a few months ago. It's like a VR rhythm combat game. I guess kind of similar to Pistol Whip, but more with like swords, and you change different kind of mechanics. I actually really enjoyed it, but they showcased a new gameplay trailer and the game looks completely different. The game I played was kind of like a black and white noir aesthetic. This one they've gone for a more like graphical, kind of like, I guess, gamey aesthetic. Still looks really cool though. But I really love this concept. Like, you guys know I like VR rhythm games, so any opportunity to combine like kind of gameplay and rhythm, I definitely am a fan of that genre. It's coming to PC VR on December 16th, so pretty soon. But I don't know if there's any announcements for Quest or anything. But let me know in the comments if you want me to do a gameplay video on this channel. Next up, they've announced that Lucky Tail is coming to Steam VR and PlayStation VR. Lucky Tail is like a super OG VR game. It came out in like 2016 for like the Oculus Rift on the PC, and it's just been around for a while. And they did recently re-release it for Quest, I think last month. So I haven't actually played this game, so it's probably now a really good time to check it out, whether it be on Quest or when it comes to PC VR. But it's cool to see this OG game kind of getting a revive. Next up, we had the announcement of The Chulers. The Chulers is a cooperative tower defense shooter for VR, and it's coming to Quest, PlayStation VR, and PC VR soon. This is like a tower defense game, and I think it's a pretty cool concept, especially that it is in like first person and has like co-op multiplayer. It lets you have up to like 4 players, and you get to like build these towers to defend your base against like waves of different enemies, and you also got to like protect your base, like build up the walls and stuff to stop them coming in. I think this looks like a really fun concept. I'm not a super fan of the art style, but I think it's still looks pretty cute. So this one's coming to Quest in 2022 and all platforms. Next up, we got Ruins Magus. I think that's how you say it. It's a VR JRPG, so a Japanese RPG game. You play as a wizard that explores the ruins of a city called Grand Amnes, and it also has Japanese and English support, but they're doing a Kickstarter to try and get funding for different language support as well. This game is launching this winter, and I don't know what platforms it's on. I'll double check that. But the graphic and style looks really nice. Like, this game looks really nice, but personally, I don't really like JRPGs, but I might check this one out, but looks pretty cool. Next up, we've got Ziggys Cosmic Adventure. I've kind of heard of this game, I think because it was beta testing on PC, but never really saw much about it. But watching the trailer for this, it looks so hacking cute and awesome, and this type of game is like right up my alley. So they did just announce that it's coming to Quest 2, also PC VR as well. And it's like a fully immersive cockpit VR game. So I guess you're in a ship and you, I guess, fly through space and like shoot things, but also have to like deal with your cockpit not growing up. The game says you're going to fight your way through the solar system amidst intense arcade combat, navigate through treacherous space environments, and feel the rush of scrambling to manage your ship's systems. This is probably the game I'm most excited for now that I've discovered it. So coming to Quest 2 soon, and it's also coming to PC VR. I think if you go to the Steam page, you can like sign up for beta testing maybe, so I might do that. Next up, we've got Outlier, which is by Joyway again as well. They're doing so many games, my gosh. So that's coming to Q1 in 2022 for PC VR. And they say it will come to Quest eventually, but don't hold your breath. And this is a roguelite shooter in which players fend off enemies on an alien planet and uses different mechanics like guns, bow and arrows, or you can wield powers. This is my first time checking out this trailer, and it actually looks really fun, I think. I kind of like the really fast, kind of agile combat style, and it kind of reminds me of a game I played this year called Everlast, which is currently my game of the year. I absolutely love Everlast, and this seems like it's kind of similar fast gameplay style, but with more of a futuristic kind of spin. So this one looks really fun. I think I'll definitely have to check out this game, because yeah, the fast kind of like combat mechanics in VR is just so much fun, and yeah, you don't know until you play it. Next up, we've got Smash Drums, so another VR rhythm game, and you may have seen this game around on like App Lab, where it was kind of like in testing before coming to the store, but it's officially coming to the Quest store on December 2nd, which is like today, so you can go check it out right now. And yeah, it's a VR rhythm game, but uses drums. And it uses different drums to do the rhythm of the song. And it looks pretty sleek. We've seen kind of like the drum genre before in Boombox VR, which is kind of, I guess, more colorful, more like dance music kind of style, whereas this is kind of going for more like a rock approach. And they've got a really cool mixed reality trailer as well. So I actually haven't checked out this game. The developer just sent me a code, so I am eager to check this one out soon. And let me know if you'd like to see some gameplay on the channel as well. But you guys know I love the VR rhythm genre, so I'm excited to see more available on the Quest. So next up, we've got Garden of the Sea, which is made by the developers who did Budget Cuts 2, and they've announced that it's coming to Quest and also getting a full PC VR release in 2022. I actually played this one a little while ago when it was in beta, and definitely the art style is really cute and cozy, but there wasn't a tutorial when I played it, so I just had no idea what to do. But the game definitely looks a lot more fleshed out now, and I assume has a tutorial. And I think if you like really like chill and cozy kind of building games, this will definitely be up your alley. Kind of like the games like Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing. The store listing says you get to grow your garden, nurture local creatures, furnish your home, or adventure across the seas to explore more islands and gather new resources. This is definitely my type of game that I like to play on my downtime, and I love that on the Quest I can just kind of like chill on the couch and play it. So I think this game would definitely be up the alley for a lot of people. Next up, we have Little Cities, which is another sim building game. And they actually announced this before the City Skylines game was announced. And I guess it's just kind of bad luck that there's two sim building games for VR coming out soon. This one is by Dreams. And it looks super cute and cozy. I think it's definitely more of like a cute aesthetic than City Skylines. And the trailer's really lovely. I think the trailer's really cute. And I think it just looks a little bit more user-friendly than City Skylines. So you can play this one in a seated perspective or using room scale tracking. And it's coming to Quest in 2022. And I think if you are kind of looking at this one and City Skylines is like, I assume, a wealthy AAA company, whereas Little Cities is made by a group of indie developers. So if you like to support indie developers, which I always do, make sure you check out this game as well, because I think it looks really heckin' cute. Next up, we've got After the Fall. Now this game, I know lots of people are really, really excited for this game. I've kind of been like, not super excited, but the new trailer has kind of got me a bit hyped. This one comes out on all platforms on December 9th, so really, really soon. And it's made by the people who made Arizona Sunshine. So if you've been around VR games for a while, you know Arizona Sunshine's kind of like a big zombie VR game that was like originally launched with VR. So it's a VR action FPS with intense co-op gameplay. We can have up to 4 players. And in this latest trailer, they gave us a comparison of how the gameplay looks on PC VR versus Quest versus PlayStation VR, and I think it looks pretty decent on all platforms. I'll personally probably end up playing on PC PC VR because I'm a sucker, because I like the graphics. But yeah, definitely looking really cool. I'll need to get some friends together, and definitely getting a lot of Left 4 Dead vibes for this one. So that one comes out on December 9th. If you want some gameplay, make sure to subscribe to my gaming channel, link down below. I try and keep all the gaming stuff and try and keep this channel more tech Beat Saber focused. But yeah, that one looks pretty cool. Next up, we've got Paranormal Hunter, which was announced for PC VR and is coming in 2022 via early access. I love horror games, so I'm always eager to check out any horror games that pop up. But Paranormal Hunter lets you have up to 4 players, and you team up as a squad of ghost hunters. Sound familiar? I guess with the success of Phasmophobia, there's been a lot of games kind of copying that style. So I guess this one may have been inspired by Phasmophobia. But hey, I love that genre. I love the style of game, so I'll probably play it. So it's going to be cross-play, so you can play it for VR or Switch or PlayStation 4 or 5. And I believe it's $14.99 in early access. So I'm a sucker for those games. I'll probably play it. Next up, we have Lost Recipes, which is a cooking game by developers Shell Games, who made I Expect You to Die. And to be honest, when I saw this, I'm like, we have enough cooking games for VR. There is like so many. Like, even though VR is not that old, I feel like it's probably a little bit overdone. But for this game, they've kind of gone for a different angle, and they're going for more historically kind of accurate meals. So you spend time making like meals from medieval China or from 16th century Maya, which I think is really interesting because you're learning a bit as you go along, and you learn food from different cultures and centuries from all around the world at different times, and I think that's a really interesting twist on the genre. I do really enjoy the cooking genre, so I'll most likely check this out, and Shell Games are great developers, so I know it's going to be a great game. So this one is coming to Quest next year. Next up, we've got Propagation Paradise Hotel, which is a sequel to Propagation VR. I played Propagation VR this year, and it was lots of fun. I played it with some friends. The graphics were really good. It's kind of like a wave zombie shooter type game. It was pretty terrifying, actually, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm really glad that they're kind of doing a sequel. This one's based in a hotel, and graphically it looks amazing. Again, I love horror games, so I'll definitely be jumping into this one. So this one's coming to all platforms late 2022, so definitely be keeping an eye on this one, and can't wait to get more horror games for VR. So that pretty much wraps up the UploadVR Winter Games showcase, and I'm pretty excited about some of those games that have been announced. You can head to the website if you want to read more in-depth details about some of those games. There were a few other things in the showcase, like updates to existing games, but I didn't want to cover them in this video. But yeah, I'm really excited for a lot of those VR games. Make sure to subscribe to my gaming channel if you want to see like gameplay stuff with that stuff. And let me know if you enjoy these kind of highlight news videos and if you want to see more. Because I love VR, I love everything about VR, and I just want to talk about everything VR, but yeah, it's just trying to focus down on content a little bit as well. So let me know if you enjoyed this. But thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like those videos. Let me know in the comment what game you're most excited for, and subscribe for more VR content. See you later.